Thank you, Chairman Lurcher and members of the committee. My name is Donna Yule. Some of you may recognize me as a lobbyist for Idaho public employees, but I'm not here in that capacity today. Today I'm speaking for myself and for my very traditional Idaho family. My former husband and I were raised in Idaho. We went to Idaho public schools and Idaho universities. We married in our early 20s, like everyone did then, and we had 3 sons. We worked, paid taxes, went to church, and did all the things traditional families do. Even though we divorced when our sons were teenagers, we had joint custody and we raised them together. We are both very proud of them, all of them, even our youngest son, Joe, who is gay. For those of you who know me, it's pretty easy to guess that I'm a liberal. My parents were proud Idaho Democrats. My mom was very proud to be able to vote for President Obama. It was the last presidential election she voted in before she died. On the other hand, my former husband and his extended family are very conservative. They're all born-again Christians and staunch Republicans. And as it turns out, they're also very good people. When my son came out, he first came out to his close friends, his brothers, and me. But he was nervous about coming out to his dad. So I gave him this advice. I said, Joe, your dad loves you, and nothing is going to change that. I was really hoping I was right, because Joe would have been devastated had his dad rejected him. But of course, his dad didn't reject him. Joe's very conservative, very Christian, very Republican dad still loves him, and he has totally embraced Joe's partner as well. And you know what? His entire extended family has done the same. Last summer, my oldest son, Reggie, got remarried up at Bogus Basin. All of his relatives came from both sides of the family, and trust me, there are a lot of them. All of those relatives were totally accepting of my gay son and his partner. Reggie's new wife's family, most of whom are very conservative and very religious folks from rural Idaho, they were great as well. And it was the very first time they knew that their daughter now had a gay brother-in-law. It was just a happy occasion, and nobody cared about those things. So you might wonder why I'm talking so much about my ex's family, and I'll tell you why. It's because this is not a Republican or a Democrat issue. This is not a conservative or a liberal issue. This is simply an issue of guaranteeing, am I out of time?
You got 30 seconds.
Okay, giving equal protection under the law for my son. He doesn't expect you to marry him in a church where you don't believe gay marriage is allowed, but he does expect to be served in a restaurant when he goes in with his gay partner without being discriminated against. And so many of the arguments you've heard, I believe, are total red herrings, especially the lawsuit one, but I don't have time to explain to you why that is.
The timer just went off.
Okay, I urge you to pass House Bill 2.
Are there questions? Thank you, Donna, for being here
Thanks.
today.